Cockroaches. What? Dun 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 dun. Hey guys, here, Nick again. We just saw X-Men Days of Future Past. Now, this is Laine Donnelly. Introduce yourself.
I'm Laine Donnelly.
Cool. That you know him, it's Tyler Schultz.
Yes, I am.
Also, I paid an extra $7 equivalent for this. It was pretty much only for this because the mango drink was alright, but whatever. I'm gonna save this for a while. I'm gonna put it there. Right. So now, first is the story. Give it up to Tyler.
Alright. Well, actually the story, when I first went out, I thought I might battle with it a little bit because unlike these two, I've only seen 2 X-Men movies before. Not a big fan. They're alright for me. But I did not really get too lost, so anyone out there the same as me that thinks they might get lost if they just go straight in and watch this without, watching any of the others, I wouldn't be too worried about that. I was able to follow it fine.
I don't know how I felt. Well, if you've read the comic, you know the basic storyline, and yeah, I felt like it was well executed. It stayed fairly true to the source material.
Right. So whenever it's me alone, that means I'm recording it after the fact. Because they had to go home early. Lack of dedication, I called it. They made their points. You're about to see them. I'm gonna make mine right now. So now, action and effects. I shall divert to Donnelly.
Okay, well, the effects obviously had a very high budget. Yeah, it was very special effecty. For those of you who don't like story or anything like it, would be like, yay, effects. It's nice. The action was good, strong there.
They were trying to take this as like sort of Fox's Avengers.
A bit of slow-mo here and there definitely helped. The big budget shined throughout the whole movie.
Yeah, honestly, I think they kind of overdid the whole at times. I mean, there was a lot of it. I think a lot of it they could have cut out.
Wasn't 300 your favorite movie?
Yeah,
that has like an hour of
different.
Yeah.
We will review that another time. Anyway, I'm just saying I think they did maybe overdo it. But also, I mean, they executed it very well when they did. But I think they could have cut a lot of it out.
With my professional opinion, saying that it looked great throughout. The Sentinels kind of looked a bit plasticky, but I guess they were supposed to, so that's not really a problem. Like all the metal bending and stuff. Honestly, my favourite sequence in the film is one that I'm not going to spoil. It involves Quicksilver and guards. You'll know what I'm talking about. It has what was it? Pink Floyd painting in the background. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about when it first comes on. So now we're going to talk about the characters. Overall, I think Quicksilver is actually my favourite character. Well, obviously all the characters in the movie are fantastic. Something that I noticed, which not a lot of people are talking about, which I just find really awesome, is that Evan Peters is cast as Quicksilver in this film. Now, he was also in Kick-Ass as Aaron Taylor-Johnson's friend. Aaron Taylor-Johnson is going to be the Quicksilver in the Avengers 2. Now, this should mean something. Like, Avengers gets the superhero and X-Men gets the superhero's friend. But no, it doesn't really. Honestly, Aaron Taylor-Johnson has quite a mountain to climb at this point. Because something I didn't really talk about earlier was, I love Quicksilver in this film. He actually might be my favourite character. He's literally, like, every single scene with him was, I could not think of a better way to do it.
The future characters were definitely spread thin. I mean, you will probably recognize 1 or 2 or 3 characters from, 1 or 2 or 3
like
side
Blink
characters from,
Blink and Iceman.
yeah, I mean,
like that.
yeah, you'll recognize everyone.
Ellen Page has still got a rat in a cage.
Okay, Nick turned to talk then. No, yeah, definitely the future characters were spread thin, but if you're a fan of the comics, you probably will know them. But definitely excellent casting. They excellent casting.
I don't have too much to add what these two just said. Besides one thing, there was one character that I could not help but giggle every time there was a scene, he was in any scene. I'm not going to even tell you who he is. You're going to know who he is when it's shut, but I could not help but just giggle. I mean, the first time I couldn't stop laughing.
He's very immature.
You're going to... You're gonna love him. That is about my favourite character in the novel. And also Wolverine looking big in every movie, as always.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman, please tell me what you do.
So yes, that was quite nice.
Show me.
For this movie, my score, from 1 to Godzilla, I would probably...
Because you don't know that score, don't you?
I say I'd probably give it a 7 now.
7? That's terrible!
What's...
A 7 out of 11.
7's your... I mean, 5's your average movie.
Actually,
This is a 7.
5.5 would be.
Okay, fine. Well, I'm not gonna doubt you. I'm not gonna doubt. This is your... Yes, Jason?
10 seconds is up.
Huh?
10 seconds is up.
Shut up, just go sit on the sofa.
Huh?
Go sit on the sofa.
Sit on the sofa, I'll sit on your face.
10 more
10
seconds.
seconds, please don't say from up.
10 more... We're reviewing.
Okay.
120 more seconds.
I can also rate.
No.
No.
Fine. Jason, come in.
Seriously?
No!
I thought the movie was very good. It was a decent amount of time, and I give it a 1 to 10 at 8 because it was very good.
Cool. Jason?
Oh, yeah.
Overall, liked it a lot. Good action, good casting, good acting, so on and so forth. I'd say it's definitely better than X-Men First Class, in my humble opinion. And score of 1 to 10, I'd probably have to give it a... yeah, like an 8.
Okay, so my overall grade for this film. Okay, I'm just going to rate the entire franchise Amazing Spider-Man 2. Go look at the Amazing Spider-Man 2 review if you don't know about it. So it goes from bottom to top is X-Men 3, X-Men Origins Wolverine, X-Men 1, then X-Men, well, then The Wolverine, then X-Men First Class, then X-Men 2, then this movie. I think this is a fantastically phenomenal film. Right, now, love you guys for watching the review. Hopefully you've liked our new addition to the team. He's only going to be coming in every once in a while. Jason?
Unless, you know, you demand me to be here.
Yeah, well, he's going to be on for any like comic book or superhero or big action movies.
Or
pretty
horror.
much.
Or horror.
Or horror.
Horror and superhero, that's his two big...
And he's going to be here most of the time.
I'm pretty clever too. I can do character drama too.
Oh, really? So if like the next Notebook comes out,
I can know.
if Notebook 2, what about Titanic 2? That was one to talk
Only
about.
if I can swear.
Okay.
It was 1973 that the movie was set in, and Pink Floyd was huge back then. He even had a Pink Floyd T-shirt on. I think it is safe to assume that it was.
In a bottle. No, that's.
It wasn't Time in Model.
Are you sure?
It's Jack Johnson. It's Jack
It's
Johnson.
not
I'm sure it's Jack
I'm
Johnson.
sure it's Jack
Jack
Johnson.
Johnson.
I'm
was
100% sure of that. I
Jack
have it on my time in a
Johnson
bottle.
in the 70s was probably just the glint of a sperm in his dad's testicles. Okay. Lost all serious.
Right. It's a good 3D movie, guys.
Oh yeah, 3D.
It's not.
I was actually quite good. It did distract me, although some of it did look a bit flat.
And I must
Last
say,
night.
without the glasses, it was very blurry. So
Very, without the glasses.
Yeah.
Buy glasses if you see this movie.
Okay,
I'm
so-
actually highly gay.
You know, that's gonna stay in now. That's gonna stay there. Even no matter what you say now, it's gonna clip out anything else.
Yeah, I am very, as you can see, these fancy glasses.
That's obviously something he's not gonna put in.
Is this like? Is this
These
gonna
are
be
my
the-
glasses.
Is this gonna be the deleted scene?
Yes.
Or are we just all being pissed on purpose? Okay. Collect yourselves.
Something I couldn't talk about before was the scene where Quicksilver is running around and he puts the what song was it? We were just talking about
Just
like
say
Time in a
Pink
bottle.
Floyd.
I think it's John something.
not
John Code.
Time in a It's Pink Floyd. It's Pink
It's
Floyd,
not Pink
guys.
Floyd.
You sure it's Pink Floyd?
Nah. it's
very
not-
sure it's
I
Pink
just
Floyd.
googled
He
it.
had a Pink Floyd T-shirt.
Okay, it was a Pink
And-
Floyd song playing, and then he just like puts his goggles on, and then he's like bzzz, he runs along the walls, and you can see like the
Slow
wall
motion.
in like it is in like super slow motion, and he like takes like his finger across the
Like he
suit,
wasn't
and,
in slow motion. It was just the.
and then he like just pokes a guard in the face, and you set the ripple, and then he like punches like makes two people punch themselves, and then he like pushes the bullets out of the way, and it's so awesome. I love that scene so much.
It's quite funny. There's a lot of giggling from the crowd.
Also, the ending kind of felt a bit weird for me. Like, what does it mean? Because, you know, Colonel Stryker was now being impersonated by Mystique. At the end, to get Wolverine out of the water, and then he says, "Okay, let me deal with them," or "Hey, let me deal with them," because she's a chick.
But you said it in a guy's voice.
Yes.
And and a thing, if Wolverine does not get adamantium,
in the new continuity.
I am minusing 2 from my score, possibly 3,
Sure, that's quite a bit.
because
Because he looks gay without it.
he looks a little bit gay about it. And
Honestly, I don't like bone claws. Also, another continuity error is at the end of Wolverine, he got his adamantium claws chopped off.
yeah,
How does he have adamantium claws now?
maybe.
Well, you already knew the
You
whole
can't
ritual.
heal metal.
We
It's
can't heal a brain, but he
it's
proved
been-
you wrong.
It's been proven, as in that's part of the idea that the metal part in him
It's unbreakable.
You can't.
Essentially.
As in, once you get rid of it, you can't.
But I don't know, got
He's
drained
not-
out of him, so maybe we can go back. Why are we talking about the Wolverine?
Well, it was in his DNA.
Well, I guess it's part
It's
of it.
close enough. I'm sure we'll put a scene or two of this in.
Honestly, the end of the film where it goes Back to the Future, it was so heartwarming to see these characters back, and they're back. Like, they're full on back. Like, James Marsden is not dead from some retarded ass reason in X-Men 3. Jean is not dead from some retarded ass reason in X-Men 3. Rogue is back from some retarded ass reason in X-Men 3. Also, something about like the ending-ish of this film was that how it validated what happened in X-Men Origins with Stryker's character. Well, it made it a bit less crap, but other than that, it like made all the films better. It made them all better. I love this movie so much. I love it so much. Especially coming off The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Amazing Spider-Man 2. I like it a lot less now. But this movie is great! The end battle, I realise now after like 10 minutes of thought that the end battle in the past is not actually the end battle. The end battle is in the future. So that actually kind of literally, any criticism I have about the film, although it did feel slightly anticlimactic what they did because there's only 8 Sentinels, but still, it's honestly, this is one of the better comic book films I've ever seen. Right, so guys, love you. Hope this was useful for you.
You're not filming, are you? No. Okay. Well, so I saw you press. I'm like, okay, is he filming me now?
No, I just put it to see the lighting.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to thank the Academy. Isn't this nice? It's a Powerade towel, but it has like a zippy zip thing, so you can dry yourself with it and keep your shampoo. So when Big Bubba comes to rape you, you can whip out the soap. You can whip up some more soap instead of bending down.
I can just see like you go drop the soap. It's like everybody looks at you. Like you just walk. You go to your towel. You go to
They're all
your
licking
towel.
their lips.
Then you go to your
And
towel
then
and so you just
come
take
on.
out another soap. It's like
Yeah.
so rad.
Why don't they have these in prisons?
I don't know.
Probably because these are more expensive than like raspy.
Probably
$40.
because they can let the prisoners get raped because the guards don't want to get raped.
Cockroaches.
What?